Hey everyone, I'm Rob, and today I just wanted to give you an update on the Arcade 1-Up Space Invaders cabinet I've been working on for a while now. I did add the speakers and the amplifier off camera. I've decided to go with the button masher vertical image. It seems to be the best option for the types of games I want to play in this cabinet. I was going to add a 20-inch Dell monitor. I got sent the wrong monitor. It was a widescreen, so I returned that one. I bought another one, and I just decided to stay with the original monitor and go with a vertical image instead. And in this cabinet, I've decided to go with the tracked mode as my front end. And finally, I'll take you through everything that's in the cabinet, how and where I'm going to mount it all. And one last thing, I made a mistake. I have to admit, I mounted the J-panel graphics upside down. So when I put it in the cabinet, it didn't fit once the speakers were mounted to the panel. There wasn't enough room between the speakers and the buttons. So I contacted Justin at Gulf Coast Graphics, and I asked if I could purchase a replacement Space Invaders J-panel graphic. Since I already have an order with him for a full graphic set for my next Arcade 1-Up modding project, he told me that he would throw the J-panel graphic in for free. So, thank you, Justin. I really appreciate it. I'll be ordering stuff from you in the future, and you too should order from Justin at Gulf Coast Decals. And before I get to the video, please hit the like button. It really helps me out, and while you're at it, please subscribe. 90% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed to my channel, so I'd really appreciate it if you just took a few seconds, hit the subscribe button. And as always, if you want to chat with me, please leave a comment and hit the bell so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. Okay, well enough of that, let's get to the video. If we go over here, here's the Space Invader cabinet I've been working on. And here is my screw up right there. That's the upside down. If these holes were up here, this wouldn't be able to go down and it would hit. So Justin's going to be sending me that new graphic. Over here temporarily I have the 8BitDo arcade stick set up with a Raspberry Pi running RetroPie. That's the Argon case. This image actually has 10,000 games on it, and I'm going to put that in the next cabinet that I build. But this is the current state of affairs. This is the attract mode. I don't know how many games are on this image. It's a 16 gig image. It's called Button Masher. And they have a lot of good games. Alright, and the front panel is off for now. I don't know if you can see that, it's a little dark. I have my amplifier hooked up. So I have the buttons all done, and then if you can see down here I have the speakers. Actually just hot glued them to the J panel. Image is done, deck is done, Space Invaders graphic is not done, J panel with speakers is done. And let's go around here. I'm going to turn on this light. It might get too bright. Whoa, hope it has to adjust. Hope it will adjust. And it's a rat's nest in here now. I haven't been really focusing on organization at this point because I want to get everything working. That's kind of how my mind works. I like to get everything working first, and then once I know everything's working, once everything is the way I like it to be, then I go ahead and I neaten everything up. So it's almost there. The next step will be to neaten everything up. Why don't we do this? Let's start neatening everything up. Let's mount everything, and then we can start putting the final touches on this arcade cabinet. Because in the state it's in now, holy moly, look at that. It's a mess. But I'm pretty good at neatening things up. I think it'll be pretty fun. So, Space Invaders cabinet is getting close to done. If you noticed, I put a couple of buttons in the top left-hand corner. Got the yellow one and a blue one. The blue one will be to exit games. I had a hotkey up here and I didn't like it. I kept hitting it while I was in games. So I actually moved it down here. And so if I want to exit a game, I just hit the blue button and I get out of the game. This is a custom splash screen I made to match the Space Invaders cabinet. The other thing I added was a dual USB port out the front. Has a little cover. You can close it up. Can't really see it. Doesn't really matter. And then when you open it, you have two ports. So I can either add a keyboard if I need to do any type of configuration to either RetroPie or Emulation Station or Attract Mode, or I can add something else. You guessed it, the 8-bit Do arcade stick. So now I could have 3 players on this. I could have a couple of arcade sticks, add another joystick, have 4 players. So I thought it was a cool idea, and it does work. I tried it with the 8-bit Do plugged in. And you might ask, Rob, that's wireless. Why are you connecting it to the front through USB? Well, the wireless doesn't work very well. I notice it's kind of goofed up with some games. So wired seems to be consistent and work, and this has a very long cord. And so you can't even see the screen. So you have plenty of cord, and you can do what you need to do. And I thought it was a cool idea. So let's go around to the back now. I'll show you what I did. All right. Now we're in the back of the Space Invaders Arcade 1-Up cabinet. If we start from the middle, I'll go a little closer, but if I go too close it gets blurry. So if we look here, I installed the video converter board and its selector switch. Put some wire ties in, neaten that up. How's that? Does that help? Put in a new amplifier. The last one I had actually started smoking and would have caught on fire if I didn't catch it. So we put in a new one of those. I mounted its power supply on the wall, and everything is mounted with double-sided Gorilla Tape. The bottom I have the RetroPie. I mounted some of the Gorilla Tape on its base plate. We have the video converter board power supply in the back. We have my power brick. And then if you notice, I have little connectors all over the place to keep the wires all nice and neat. Up in the back here we have the speakers connected to the J panel, and then way up there we have the LED lights for the marquee. So in the last video I told you that I saw a problem with the marquee I got from Arcade Mod Up. The longer I've had it, the less I've wanted to live with it. So I actually ordered a new marquee to replace this one here. I'm just not happy with it. It has tons of bleed through on the side. See that white? Let me go back a little. And you can see the screws. Same on this side. And then it's just kind of blurry. It's not the best resolution. So I ordered a new one. It should be here soon. I'll put that in. I'll put in the J panel and I'll be good. Okay, so that's the end of the video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And also, please subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And if you want to chat, leave a comment. Thanks for watching and have a great day.